pleasure to welcome, most especially the members of the diplomatic corps, as well as the leaders of the various groups from within the social sector invited to this occasion. The MC have done a great deal in terms of trying to give an introductory remark. I think it's just fair for me not to deliberately get to welcome my address again. But Your Excellencies, I invite you at your leisure time to please visit page 8 of the program brochure, where my welcome address is contained. Let me just add to that by saying that today's event is the 11th of such events in the life of this administration. Let me also say to Your Excellency that this is the first time in the history of this country that a government would consciously say to its people, including members of the international community, that he will render an account of his stewardship every 100 days. When on May 29, 2007, Governor Babatunde Fashola was sworn in as Governor of Lagos State, and he made this promise that every 100 days he will be back to render an account. There was a lot of cynicism, not because people didn't believe it. The people thought that they might not be able to sustain this. They might get tired along the line. The race has been sweet. The race is ongoing. His Excellency remains very strong and committed to that promise. And today, is witnessing the 11th commemorative event aimed at rendering an account of stewardship. From the first 100 days in office, we had called on different segments of the Nigerian community, the Lagos community, as the immediate target audience. And at every point, while rendering an account to the immediate target audience, the program usually also is being live, so that Lagosians and Nigerians can view them, and people outside of Nigeria can also view them on DSTV, as I assure you it's happening right now. We had posted people from the informal sector, people from the private sector, leaders of the political class, leaders of the media, fourth estate of the realm, leaders of various organized groups, organized society, organized labor. And today it is the turn of members of the diplomatic community, as well as other leaders within the social sector. And I want to say that we're happy that you were able to make it to this event. I must thank you for the ways that you responded to our invitation. Those among you who take out time called personally to say you'll be on your way to be a part of this occasion. Those who will be outside of the country today called to say they will be out of the country. Those who will send representatives called us to give us the names of those who will represent them. And I want to say that on behalf of His Excellency, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, FCA, Governor of Lagos State, we are very grateful. And I thank you so much for your candor, for your attitude, and for your promise. At about 10 minutes to 10 a.m., His Excellency called me through his ADC to say that he was ready to come and wanted to know if he could start coming, because he believed he needed between 5 to 10 minutes to get there from the Government House Arena. Give them the same time, sit down for 30 minutes or 1,100 days, descended from its otherwise Olympian heights, by operating at the level of the people, by partnering with the private sector, by going into international cooperation with the international community for economic, social, environmental, and even political development. His Excellency has ensured that the Lagos State government does not relate with the international community going to them with a card in hand, looking for donations, but rather to relate with the international community, seeing them as partners for development, partners in progress, and this was what informed our own various steps and attitude to governance and trying to ensure that much as we respect the sovereignty, the superiority and supremacy of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that we also run the city-state of Lagos of 18 million people as a city-state that has come to stay as a city-state that is the economic capital and the economic core of Nigeria.
About 2 miles down, I was looking at and so on. And then I told, because there's a frenzy, everybody wants to be part of it. So if you want distinguished business and technology in Lagos State and business opportunities in Lagos.
The number of road projects that has been done in those 3 years is actually 248. And then so, in various other areas. Now, I must say that there are so many things apparently that has been done that is not here. We just can't capture everything because, like we do this thing every 100 days. So there are things we presented before and we think it's not necessary again. So this is just a percentage of some of the achievements of this government. 83 of them have been completed. Now, I will show you the breakdown for our local government. Now you can see the number of those in 2007, 2008, and then we have slab per year. So 2007 we did best because we came in May.
All of you all enthusiastically to this event. And thank you all for accepting an invitation and honoring us with your presence. This 1,100th day gathering, the 11th in the series that we have held, is unique to us in Lagos. It is our own public accounting process to our stakeholders in a democratic experience to share progress and challenges with our people and those who our actions affect in order to promote participation in governance, which is a critical ingredient of democracy. It is not a celebration. It is a serious business arising from a commitment we made after the frenzy of the first 100 days, that we will be different and we will use every 100 days as an accounting day to all sectors of our society. We have since then dedicated a series of the 100 days to the youth, the public service, artisans, the political class, private sector, and others. Today's event is dedicated to small communities, the diplomatic community. Of course, the question may be asked, why the diplomatic community? This question is probably thrown up by the fact that all those familiar with diplomatic processes and practices are too well aware that they are representatives of national governments whose sovereign authority are exercised, whereas Lagos State is a sub-national government without sovereign authority. Many are also aware that on the arrival of a diplomat in any country, he is expected to present his letters of credence to the head of the national government and the repository of the sovereign authority. In the case of Nigeria, that is His Excellency, Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. However, after that, this head of missions must inevitably resort to the state governments, who are the municipal authorities, if they are to get things done for their nationals, operations, and staff in diverse areas, such as land acquisition, water supply, education, healthcare, security, waste collection, building permits, and so on.